Hello and welcome, my extremely poor people. It's your friendly neighborhood billionaire oligarch Chris here, and today we're going to show you guys how to make a lot of money just like me. And I promise this is not a scam. We're not trying to rip you off by saying that you earned a free prize in the comments, because that literally never happens, just in case you wanted to know, on probably anybody's video ever. So don't fall for that scam, please. Ever. And what we're going to do on top of that is we want to talk about how to make billions of dollars, millions of dollars at the very least, in Bloons Tower Defense 6. How can you make extra money? How can you be efficient with your money? And how can you make even more money with your extra money? So it all comes down to, of course, starting off by making money. Now, this is one of those things where if you're born poor, it kind of sucks, all right? Because earning that excess money is fairly difficult because you got to start off on the low end here with almost nothing extra. So if you get any bonuses in life whatsoever, you got to use those to your advantage. And our bonuses today are the fact that the alchemist can see through walls into this nice little area right here and allows us to, believe it or not, farm on the moon. I know it's kind of weird because when you normally think about the moon, you don't think about the ability to farm at all. But you know what? We can farm on the moon. There it is. Yes, I'm sorry I made that noise as well. It just sort of happened, slipped out. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to show you guys how to get started in here, how to make extra cash, and it's almost always going to start with a banana farm. There's no other good ways to do it. You could always start saving for a druid 4th tier, start saving for your alchemist up to 3rd or 4th tier, and then saving up for snipers or helipad. I mean, there's a lot of ways to make money in this game, but it's all about getting started in here in the most efficient way possible, and the most efficient way possible is usually going to be by just getting a stupid banana farm on the screen. Sometimes this means trying to sacrifice your lives or total defense output by sacrificing road spikes and stuff like that just to get this banana farm just that much earlier. Another key strategy is using, honestly, usually a cheaper hero to start off the game, because this guy is going to level up pretty quick, he's going to get pretty strong pretty quick, and allow you to get those banana farms just a little bit quicker. Now today we're not going to go crazy, we're not going to build like 10 banana farms or anything like that. I'm only going to build one. A single banana farm, and revolve our strategy off of other alternative ways to make delicious amounts of money in your games. So, first thing I'm going to do is I want to go straight for a marketplace. This is in my opinion, best banana farm in the game because it can make you extra lives if you're not playing on chimps mode. It can not have to deal with any of the fact that you actually have to keep your mouse over here, so you're just going to keep on making money for the rest of the game. And it's actually one of the most efficient banana farms in the game, which is also kind of weird for a weird 3rd tier that gives you so many other bonuses. It's just kind of a sweet banana farm to have on your team. This is almost an absolute freaking guarantee. If before round 28 you can get this tower right here, you're going to do it every single game that's not a chimps game. Every single game. You know, even if this is a chimps game, it's actually not a horrible tower to have on your team. So he does extra damage to DDTs and lead balloons for the rest of the game. So you're going to buy a quick lead to gold. Almost always put them on last or strong, whatever you're kind of feeling at the point, and usually you want to get larger potions just so you end up missing the leads a little bit less. And what this guy's going to do is he's going to not make you an extra $27 per lead you pop. Instead, you're going to make a whopping, and get this straight, $50 extra bonus money per lead balloon that you pop. So this is not, again, making $50 total per lead. It's making the $23 plus the $50 that you pop. Unfortunately, it doesn't give us any pop count up here or anything like that. It just kind of is what it is. But what do you do next? Well, now you're going to think, I need more popping power. And what's a good tower to pop balloons? Well, believe it or not, kind of a weird one. We're going to be going for an engineer. We're going to put him in sort of a weird spot over here that doesn't really make that much sense. We're going to go for a double gun, and we're going to go for a balloon trap as soon as we possibly can. This guy is reasonably expensive. In fact, even at this point, if you're saying, screw the banana farm, we don't even care about this guy, you can go straight to a balloon trap if you want to. So, screw it. Let's do it, bro. We're going to go balloon trap. And then with the cross path here, what do you want to go for? Honestly, you can go either way, but in my opinion, every single freaking time, go for the middle path. At least the larger surface area, and then why not deconstruction? Just because, why not? But what this guy's going to do is he's going to allow you to throw it down anywhere that you want, and if you ever want to reset your balloon trap, you sucked up enough balloons, but you got a quick break where you're like, oh crap, I need to build up some time here before I get my next trap up. You just move it, it's going to take it away for a second, and bring it back over. Now, if you look at the total amount of balloons actually going into this guy, and this is before we bought a rubber to gold, by the way, you're going to notice that when we collect this thing, it's going to make about $1,000. Okay, let's watch these balloons just flop right into my balloon trap here. We're going to see our $1,000 popping into existence, but you're going to notice that we're going to go from 500 to 1,000. So we didn't actually make $1,000 off of our balloon trap. We made $500 extra out of our balloon trap. Right now, up until round 50, we're going to make double the cash out of this balloon trap. Every single time we gather that $1,000, we're making a bonus $500 off of our trap. but we can make that even better, even stronger by getting a rubber to gold. And this rubber to gold will now allow us to make even more cash, even more bonus cash on top of this thing. So you're going to see this thing, I believe it's going to just about double if we get every single balloon rubber to golden. So let's make sure that we can get as many balloons as possible rubber to golden by getting a quick glue hose with stickier glue and stronger glue, and then doubling our doses of alchemy. We're going to go for a second one of these guys, and we're going to try to get every single balloon in this entire game rubber to golden and then balloon trapped. So let's move our balloon trap a little bit closer to the front here so we can really suck these things up. And then we're just going to make sure we can get as much cam detection as we possibly can to make sure we get our literally maxing out everything here. So, right now, things are going pretty good. We already made extra bonus $2,000 by round 37, and we're about to make, oh my god, look at all this bonus lead money we're making. You can see it on the bottom of the screen here. It's just flowing into our pockets. It feels so good. Oh, but we got a Moab coming up. What do we do against a Moab? Oh, hey! I wanted to catch all you poor peeps out there real quick like. If you guys want to support me at all and help me get rich just like this video, use my creator support code, it's SJB. And also, press the like button, guys. It's a lot to ask, I know, but just click the button for me. I'd really, really appreciate it. That's actually a great question. Well, first of all, you can rely on Quincy a little bit, or any hero you want, Sawda, whatever. In addition, what I would recommend getting is if you really want to get fancy with it, I would say just build a Spike Factory. You know, put him in the back of the map here. He's going to do a pretty good amount of damage to the Moab. He's not going to pop the balloons very much, but that's where the balloon trap comes in. So we're going to go for a quick faster production, bigger stacks, even faster production. I don't even need to go higher than that. We just need to get 200 total pops by the time it gets over here. And don't forget, oh my god, look at the cash money coming in right now. We got $4 grand already. We almost paid for our balloon trap itself by round 40. All right, so now we need to move this guy to the back. Throw him back here. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the lead to gold money off this Moab yet. I know, it's a little unfortunate here, but the good news is all this extra money will still plop into our balloon trap, and we can easily maneuver it back to the very front of the map to suck up more of these balloons. I don't want you guys to stop there, alright, like at all. I want you guys to go bigger. So the best way to go bigger is by getting at least one more balloon trap. You gotta realize that the balloon traps are not always going to be active, and having 2 balloon traps over each other kind of at the same time is going to easily make you just make that little bit of extra cash, alright? In addition, you're probably going to want to get cam detection for these guys so we can suck up camo balloons for the rest of the game as well. So, there's 2 ways to do it. Obviously, you can decamo with something like Wizard, or you can just get camo detection for your engineers. If you were able to do it absolutely freaking perfect, you'd also have cam detection for your rubber to golds over here, but it doesn't always work that way. So, yeah, we're a little late on that. It's not exactly perfect. I mean, Rich Moneybags McGee over here, Chris, is not making that much extra cash, and it's a little unfortunate. Now, again, this strategy does not end here. At this point, you've got a village with a radar scanner, but you don't want to stop there. You want to go a little fancier. You're going to want to go for a monkey town. Now, what the Monkey Town does is, of course, allows us to get cheaper monkeys, but it's also going to make our bonus money that we earn off of these guys worth even more bonus money. So again, if you do this before round 50, that is the key, because then the money really starts flowing in, and then Oligarch Chris could say, holy crap, I cannot believe that we're making $2 grand plus on each one of these balloon traps. It gets kind of absurd. All right, before we forget, though, I am going to go for a quick radar scanner down here, just so we always have cam detection. And then that, believe it or not, is not where the story ends. We can go even bigger, even deeper, even crazier than this current strategy right now, and I have to show you what we're going to do. Oh, check out round 49, by the way. Oh, my God. I mean, we're actually popping kind of a lot of balloons here, but 2280, $2,000 just made $4 grand. Oh, my God, another $2 grand. It just keeps flopping into our pockets. Look at this. We're at $23,000 on round 49. Where did this money come from? We don't have a single banana farm anymore. It's gonzoed. The only unfortunate thing is after round 50, the money starts to slow down a little bit. All right, don't forget we're making a lot of money off these lead balloons and everything. We're still able to pop the Moabs, but barely. We were kind of relying on our balloon trap to do a lot of the slurping action here. I'm still relying on Quincy to do a little bit of the help, so it's not like we're absolutely freaking dominating as far as popping power stuff goes. But we do have a trick up our sleeve that we're about to pull off. You notice that our balloon traps now are not making the ridiculous amount of money that they were before. We're only making about $500 bonus per time instead of $1,500 bonus per time. It's still not bad, don't get me wrong, but it is not as bonerific. Bonus-rific. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. That was actually a tough one to find in my brain. My brain just, you know, did not want to go there, I guess. But that's not it. We got to go bigger. We got to go deeper. We've got to go for a extra large trap. Now, the cool thing with the extra large trap is, of course, it can suck up a lot of balloons. Like a lot of balloons. It can also suck up Moabs now. So, guess what? Check this out. Also, by the way, we've made $16,000 bonus here and $16,000 bonus here. We've made an extra $32,000 this game at the very least. At the very least, an extra 32 grand at this point. I'm around 55. Kind of absurd. But now we can suck up Moabs. Now, you might be thinking, well, Chris, what's the deal with the Moabs and making extra money? Is it even worth it to do any of this nonsense? And the answer is yes. Guess what? The Rubber to Gold does actually hit Moab class balloons, and it can make it so if you insta-kill it with an extra large trap or a Pirate Lord, you can make the bonus cash on that guy too. So check this out. This thing's not full, but from 16K up to $11,000 bonus we just made off those Moabs right there. Oh my god! I shouldn't say $11,000 bonus. $11,000 total, with a likely $5,500 bonus after just those few rounds right there. That is absurd, absurdly awesome. And we can do this more. We can stop more Moabs, more everything, and we're about to make tons of extra cash for round 59 Camo Leads. Oh my god, money just feels so good. Now you might be thinking, well, Chris, I mean, this is about the max of what you can do. You've kind of hit all major things, and I would say, Karong, we can go even bigger, even deeper. And I gotta show you how to do it. Now, there are some lazy rich people out there, okay? And they are willing to just throw money wherever they feel like it to make something cool happen. And I gotta admit, if you are lazy and you're like, ugh, keeping my mouse in a crater, oh, that's no fun. I hate that. It's in fact one of my least favorite things about BT6 and life in general. Well, you know, I got a quick answer for you. Let's go over here. We're gonna click on one of these little buddies right here. We're gonna go just throw them down. And what's gonna happen here is now these balloon traps will automatically get sucked up by our buddy right here. So if we're busy clicking over here on this crater, or we're building dart monkeys on asteroids or something like that, and we're like, whoa. I mean, the balloons are gonna start sneaking through here pretty soon. This guy will take care of all that action for us. All right. Now, should we go any bigger? Should we say that maybe we should, you know, get a couple more Rubber to Gold or something like that? At this point, I would say probably not. I think 2 is probably about the max. You're going to notice almost all the balloons here are getting, goldified or whatever, Rubber to Golded. And the glue is already doing enough stunning or slowing down power. And if we get any more than this, we might actually start popping so many of them that it might not actually help us in the long run. It might actually start to hurt us. But because the money is flowing in, we can kind of just watch things happen for a little bit and talk about what our next plan of action is. Oh, look at all the cash flowed in. Oh, look at all these $50 pockets we're just popping out. Ooh, oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. That's with one of them on last, and I guess one of them on first, so it is what it is. Now we currently have about $80,000 saved up at this point, so we can start to make some stuff happen if we want to. The weirdest way, but also one of the most fun ways to give those extra buffs is by getting just a quick, believe it or not, a Sun Temple. Okay, now he's going to cost $108,000. All right, we could have made it cheaper by getting crazy village things and all that stuff, but we're going to just gather that money over the next few rounds. We're going to go for a quick Sun Temple. We're going to explain how and why this guy is going to make us even more delicious money in our pockets. Again, this is how you become an oligarch. You cannot just sit there and just imagine money coming in eventually. We need to plan it out, think it out, and make crazy crap happen. Should mention also, just very quickly, that if you are thinking about pulling off this strategy, then maybe, just maybe, you could start throwing in some banana farms. You could start throwing in some snipers, like elite snipers and supply drops, or you could even go crazier if you want extra lives. You can go for a support Chinook or special operations. These are all great ways to make extra cash, and actually pop some balloons and actually become an effective part of your team. We're just going to go very one-sided on this one. Allow our extra large trap to make that extra... Oh my god, he made it. He already paid for himself. No! He already paid for himself by round 74. How many monkeys do you know that can pay for themselves and pop 138,000? I mean, that's gotta be 90% of the balloons popped by everybody, if not close. I mean, these guys actually did do a pretty decent amount of pops, huh? It's actually kind of interesting. But we're currently at 93,000. Now, the way that this support temple is going to work is you need to spend $108,000 on this guy, and then normally you go up to $50,000 in support monkeys that you want to invest in your temple, or sacrifice into your temple here. Instead of doing a full $50,000, though, we're just going to sacrifice our monkey town because he already exists. It's going to allow us to make extra cash a little bit quicker, and I can just rebuy the monkey town right after that, and it's just going to feel good. So, what I want to do is I want to try to keep the balloons in range of my temple, so we're going to go for a sun temple. We're going to keep this guy in range. We're going to sacrifice it. We're going to go boom, boom. It's going to sacrifice that. It's going to give us some extra range here. And now, we can start to slurp up these extra large trap balloons and, yeah, just make some awesome stuff happen. I mean, look at this. Oh, my God. Look at the money just flow in, dude. Oh, what would that just make? Whoa. Whoa. No, it didn't. Did it just make like 20 grand? Ooh. All right, we got to see what this actually makes live in action. All right, extra large trap. Come on, make me some money. We need something bigger to come out, dude. I don't need just crap ceramics. So at 71,150. I'm kind of excited to see what this is going to make. Oh, man, I want to, like, speed it up, but I don't want to speed it up at the same time. My regular balloon trap's like just sucking up all the balloons. Here we go, BFB, only 5.8. Okay, all right, that was not as much as I thought it was going to make, to be honest. But you can tell he is buffed by our support True Sun God. Unfortunately, if we decide to get any range here or anything like that... Oh, I forgot about my village! Woo! I forgot about my village! Hold on. Boom, boom. Temple's got it. We good. But now that this guy's in here, it's going to make us that extra cash again on top of the Monkey City, giving us even more bonuses. Oh, I want to see what happens when we suck up his Oh My God, to be honest. I want to see it. We should actually probably move this guy a little bit closer to the front now, so the temple doesn't accidentally steal some of our pops, dude. There we go. Suck him up. Suck him up. Oh, 6 grand off this one thing, and up to $80,000 made off this one. That is made. Bonus money off of this single tower at this point of the game. We're making like $3,000+ bonus every single time we end up making that trap go by. And we just slurp up his Oh My Gods like that. All right, we gotta go into free play. We gotta check out what this guy can do to make us extra cash. Now at this point, again, we should be spending more money. All right, now we could, if we wanted to, we can get fancy with it. We could build snipers all the way over here that are not going to be able to attack at all and still be able to get that extra bonus money coming in. I don't think we need it. I think we're okay with just what we got right here, but we should probably start to make our extra large trap just a little bit better. To do that, I think we know what we want. We want a nice, quick, delicious, middle path, ultra boost. Now we can make these guys even stronger, even better, even faster, and even more money-making. Check out this round with 2 Oh My Gods. We got one, we made $12,000 off that thing, and we get another, we make $7,000. I don't know why the one was worth more than the other one. I guess it sucked up some balloons before that, and it still ended up sucking up the Oh My God. It doesn't say, oh, I'm full, I can't take anymore. It accepts it and lets it out. And we are currently up to over $100,000 again with just this single strategy. It's absurd. It's so powerful. It's ridiculous. Quincy just reached level 20 just in case we wanted to do anything fancy with that, but we don't need it. At this point, though, I believe that we're going to start making even less money. Yeah, past the 80s. Oh, look at that. We're only making 3 grand per thing. With a bonus $161,000. Oh, my God. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I need more money. Believe it or not. I know. Greedy Chris, the oligarch, is actually going to make more money. He's not just going to sit over here and do nothing. I'm going to build the sniper strategy. I want to do it just because I think it's kind of fun. And I'm just going to build, like, I don't know, 20, 30 snipers. And we're just going to, like, let them go to town. All right, we're making, oh, my God. Whoa, look at the money count now. We've made $250,000 bonus by the end of the game. $250,000 bonus. That's not including all the extra. Oh, but we're going to make even more than that. Holy crap. Are we going to have to start selling these guys soon? Oh, I've not been grabbing my monies. Give me my monies. Another like 70 grand or so. All right, round 98. Usually a pretty difficult round. Extra large trap. Just doming that money. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Gobbly-gooble, gobble. All right, we got some reinforced TDTs coming in this time around. Actually getting, again, not sucked up properly. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not good. Indeed, a weakness to our strategy. Wow, I was actually completely not expecting that. Round 99 completely overwhelmed us. Okay, so we're just going to try to use the extra trap a little bit better, and I also decided to go for 1 Spike Storm if we need it. All right, we're going to move this guy over the back. Spike Storm is ready to go, but we don't need it this time. All right, and then the bad balloon. So this is actually a bad thing for us. We don't really have the money to... I don't have the money. We don't have the popping power to take this thing down easily. But we might be able to take it down anyways. We got the Temple here. He does almost nothing. We got the Spike Storm here. He does something, actually. In fact, we're going to overclock him. But the extra trap does nothing in this situation. At least not against the bad. All right, so let's do this. Let's grab our full 22 crates. That was not 50. That was not 70 grand at all. They make our money less? Why would they do that? It's way less money. All right, extra trap. We need you. We need you, my good friend. We need you. Make the extra cash. And by the end of the game here, we made a whopping $300-ish thousand bonus money off of one single tower. I think even if you got a 5th-tier banana farm, it's not making 300k by the end of the game, is it? I mean, maybe if you go for that Fancy Pants Village, Monkeyopolis, probably pull it off. But you know what? I am not going to stop here. I want to try to go just a little bit further. I want to try to get a true Sun God as a support temple and see if we can make it get even stronger and make even more cash for us. No guarantees here, but I'm rooting for myself. All right, we're going to have to do something a little bit wild here, because if I decided to buy a true Sun God, what would happen is my extra large trap would disappear. All those overclocks, gone. So instead, what we're going to have to do is something a little bit fancier. We're going to have to move this guy just out of range of my temple and then move him back at range or buy the extra range in addition to that. So let's make that happen real quick. So we're going to buy, we're going to move this guy just out of range. I'm just going to throw it right here for now. If I want to, I can change it up. It is going to absorb everybody else, though, including my Ultra Boost, which I don't really care too much about. I just want to max this guy out. We're going to buy the true Sun God. Hold on. He's out of range. Okay, do it. Bam. And now I want to move this guy as soon as I can back into range, and I'm going to see how much bonus money we're going to make off of this puppy now. Is it going to be good? Okay. Yeah, it's not changing yet, but I got to wait until it gets in range. I know I already asked today, but I really want to hammer this home. Creator support code is the #1 way to support me as a YouTuber, or any Bloons YouTuber in general. If you want to support that person, use their creator support code. Mine is SJB, and I appreciate it so, so much. It's about that time. Let's move him in range. We're going to go boom. We're going to move him in range. I should be in range of the true Sun God now. I want to see how much extra cash this puppy gonna be making. So he's got the true Sun God and the temple bonuses as support things. 1757, 1757, 2,123. All right. Not the most absurd numbers ever, but you know what? Not frickin' bad. Not frickin' bad. At some point, this does start to wean off its goodness level, and that's okay. That's why we push the game to its limit, to understand whether or not something is worth it or not worth it to get. So, Extra Accelerator Trap, unfrickin' believable in the early game to mid game to late game, guys. Up to round 100, this guy is actually really, really, really freaking good. Just make sure you're combining him with the Rubber to Gold all the time here, because he will get that extra bonus money. And then if you want to go crazy with it, even though it's really weird, you can get a support temple as well to make you an extra big chunk of money here, in addition to supporting your other guy to make him make even extra cash on top of that. Now, it should make you 50%, and it should make you a 50% on top of that for the true Sun God, so it should make you a total of 100 full % more dollars for every single trap you're getting over here, but of course that does wear off and wean off over time, because every round is going to be worth basically less money as time goes on. If you guys enjoyed this weirdo video, make sure you press that like button, make sure you subscribe, and of course have a super duper delicious day.